We got Jordan, Alfred, Terrence.
Oh, God.
Well, we can move it. You right here. Okay, we got Keyshawn and we got Dylan, right? Okie doke. We got everybody settled?
Yes, sir.
Y'all like the warm?
Yeah, I feel better. Good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to introduce the 2024 Class 6A state champion, Parker Thundering Herd. Coach Warren, just make any opening comments you want to make, and then we will open up for questions.
This was an honor. You know, these boys right here put in a lot of work in this year. They did everything I asked them to do. People say we have a lot of talent, but they work hard with this talent. Because these guys are leaders. Lead in the classroom, lead on their football field, lead off the field. And I want to let them know, man, it's special. This history made. A lot of people doubt us. And, you know, we use that as motivation to do what we need to do this year. And everybody on this podium made sacrifices. It ain't easy playing at Park. We wake up at 6:30 in the cold. We practice at 20 degrees this whole playoffs. The boys never complained. They came work, not late. We did everything they're supposed to, man. And these are examples of leaders that's going to be in our community soon and be on their college Saturday soon, and they're going to be in the NFL. So these guys are always going to be remembered as champions, the first in Park in history, and you can't take that from them.
Question for coach or players? We'll go to you. I'm back here.
All right. Coming into the game, you guys were going up against the #2 defense in the state. What was the game plan to neutralize their strong defense's front and linebackers? Because you guys were able to run past them at will almost.
All year we've been playing kind of physical football and bullet football. Our mentality all year, our O-line playing against the best D-line in the state, and I feel like our D-line playing against the best O-line in the state. So we practice against some of the physical guys every day. So when we go play somebody else, we're used to the physicality that we bring, and that's what type of football we try to build on toughness and understanding that, hey, we go against the best every day. If we come out here and do what we're supposed to every day, we get the best work. Friday night, it'll take care of itself. Have off to Saraland. That was a great team. I just felt like we was more of a physical team in this cold, and I tell people that run game traveling, that defense going to travel every time.
Question right here.
Jordan, just talk about the defensive effort up front. You moved around a bunch of different spots, and then to be the MVP of a state championship game as a defensive lineman, what's that mean to you?
I mean, it wouldn't really be nothing to me. It's really for my team. You know, if it wasn't for my team, I mean, I wouldn't even have it right now. They covered all night. We rushed the pass all night. So, I mean, it was just meant to be.
Look like y'all got a grizzly bear out there. Other question.
For Naeem, it's been a heck of a week for you, man. A lot going on in a short amount of time. I won't go into any of it, but just kind of going up to this game, was that noise kind of something you had to deal with? And if so, how did you kind of put it past you and focus on winning?
I mean, I wasn't too really busy worried about, you know, Sunday and what all happened this past week, because I know I had a big game ahead of me, so I know I had to focus, and I can't just let that one thing just block me out. So I had to help my team do what I had to do, block it out. Went to Oregon, focused on state, and we won. So,
Right here.
Coach, or for any of the players, really, obviously the fans that Parker brought tonight was probably the biggest fan base that we saw all week. What does it mean for y'all to be able to represent the city in this way, especially after the emotion after the win?
Let's start over here, guys. Dylan, you want to answer that first? What's it mean to be representing all those people up there?
I mean, all those people, we just one big family. You see how they were getting it up for us? That's really another player we had on the field with us, really. And they put a lot into us. All the hard work and dedication that y'all see, them setting up the field, everything like that, they played a big role in this championship.
You want to answer that too, Keyshawn?
Our school support just so much. Like, everybody comes to the game, they support us. At school, they tell us, hey, keep your head up, you can do this, even when I'm down. So it just meant a lot to me. Everybody came out, supported us, and I appreciate my fans for that.
We knew our fan base was going to be big because even in the far-away games, they come. So we knew this one was right down the road. So we knew they was going to come and pack it out. We just had to show out for them.
You two guys, then we'll let Coach sum it up.
I mean, our fan base is amazing. I mean, we got a deep alumni, Like we make sacrifice, they make the same thing. A lot of sacrifices for us. Just like I'm pretty sure I know they was cold out there, but they still came in, supported us. They've been doing that all year, so I appreciate them.
I mean, our fan base just big. I mean, why wouldn't they support us? It's other teams supporting us from Birmingham City Schools, so it's just normal right now.
Coach, you want to sum that up?
Yeah, as you know, man, Parker one of the oldest schools in the South, oldest black schools. We have a lot of rich tradition. Everybody probably in Birmingham has somebody that went to Parker. So you can't wear certain stuff around the Walmart, and everybody gonna say, "What's the word, Thunder Herd?" But they sacrificed a lot in this cold for us. They packed it out for us. They've been with us all year. And the rich tradition that we have, it just showed on full display. And I want to give a shout out to them. Shout out to every Birmingham City school, and then shout out to our fan base and these players and the kids in the school. They showed up for us, and they showed what type of tradition we have and what we do have.
Coach, it's 21-14 in the third quarter. Saraland had the ball 3 times, first 3 possessions, deep in your territory, including inside the 5, and you held them to 1 field goal. Just talk about that third quarter and how big that was.
That was resilient. We always try. We bend but don't break. But Naheem, to me, I told him he wouldn't be frustrated. It was 2 balls. He probably could have picked early on in the game, 50-50 balls. But our guys was locked in all week. We had the best week of practice all week, understanding what they was going to do, who they were trying to get the ball to. And I feel like we had the best defense in the state. People might argue about that, but we seeing some of the best quarterbacks in the nation, and we seen some of the best running backs in our teams offensively. But they played on our side of the field, and our defense stepped up.
Frank, but for Naeem, Jordan, for you guys too. I mean, it seemed like it was all hands on deck. I mean, those guys are playing offense, defense. You just talks about the strategy involved with that tonight. You know, Timothy played both ways a whole lot too.
These guys been doing everything I asked them to do with games, leading off. Sometimes I put Naheem to throw them off, finish off the drive, and then we got Timothy that stepped up all year for us. When Dylan Reese went down for about 4 games, it changed the identity of our team kind of, trying to be in a physical football team. He done a great job all year. And then when you see Big Jordan come on the field, you know it means business. So guys knew we had to put all hands on deck and do what we're supposed to win this championship.
Coach, on your final touchdown drive, 4th down, did you have any consideration of not going for it?
Not at all. I knew, they were going to have to stop us. And the play we kind of put in on like on Tuesday with some of the 2 best athletes on the team. I knew people were going to go to Naheem with the fake and another athlete with 10 with the ball. I knew that play was going to work. We scored on the first drive with that play, and I knew it was going to work again.
Coach, how important was it to get off to that 14-0 start, and what was your message at halftime to hold on to the lead that you had?
It was big. Saraland, high-power offense, you knew we had to pound them out and get up, jump up on the 14-0. Then at halftime, I told the guys we gave them everything. They had that first half, and I know we had to play Parker football. We had to finish, and I told them it's the last 24 y'all. Some of y'all careers, 24 minutes in high school. You always gonna be remembered as a champion. They played their hearts out the second half.
Other questions? Well, Coach, listen, I know y'all got some celebrating to do.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, guys, state champions. These cards belong to y'all, and we'll see you next year, Coach. Yes, sir.
I claim that.
Yes, sir.
I think I got to do that for the
If you need one of those drinks, you need these drinks.